Hi, welcome to a video of my flea market finds for Saturday, September 27th, 2025. Arrived too early for nothing. A guy that I could have had new records didn't have any new records, so I went to lay it down on the backseat of my car for a little few minutes, and then I started walking. Took forever to start buying things. First purchase, the guy had all kinds of stuff, and he had a small stack of 45s. The same seller that sold me not too long ago a album by the 25e Régiment worth around $100. So, and I didn't recognize the guy right away. I don't have a good memory, but I went through the 45s. I picked out this one. N'écoutez pas les idoles par Denise Brousseau, un cover de Serge Gainsbourg. Puis l'autre bord, c'est N'oublie pas que je t'aime, cover of Don't Forget I Still Love You. I already have one or two copies of this, probably two, but this is the cleanest copy I've ever seen. I've played it, and it sounds like it's never been played. It's whoa, it's amazing. So for a record with a cover of okay, I'll put this back later. Don't want to tear it asleep. And this was a big well. When I saw the title, I went ooh, and then I took it out. No scratches, but it's warped. You can see here if I hold at the right angle. There's some. It's not that, but it skips on one side on this Technics turntable. But if I play it on a cheaper record player, I can play without damage. But this is a rare record. There's a band called I forgot the first name of the band. Oh darn! Because I read about it yesterday. But they at one point they became the Pharaon, and then the Batman craze hit the world in 66, 67, 66, and the bar where they were performing decided to arrange the third floor of the building with a some sort of a Batman lounge, and they asked to go perform there as the band called Batman, and each 5 members had good costumes of 5 characters from the film, and of course the singer was Batman himself. They came out with 2 songs, and they released only one 45 under that name, and this is Batman un mauvais farceur and L'Invincible Batman. Not sure how this is worked. The fact that it's warped on the side a little bit like that. Not many scratches. This is in way better shape than the copy you'll find on YouTube. That's way more beat up than this. If we go back 3 copies, and the third and next to last copies a few years ago sold for $27 Canadian and $25 Canadian. The last copy wasn't warped, but not sure what condition. Sold for $230 if I recall, and that was in 2022. I think there was about 16 people who owns it according to Discogs, and 80 something people looking for it. And so because this is warped, I got this down to 50 cents, and this was $1. So I gave $1.50 for this. So yeah, it's a pretty rare rock garage French Canadian record. So this guy brings me good luck. Although I wish it wouldn't be warped, but you know, you take what you can get. After that, I'll make sure we're in time. I don't want to take forever for this video. Then we got something useful. We use some of these things to put on the microwave. $1. There we go. The ones we have are beat up. Then I got out of a lot of VHS tapes, I decided to catch this tape because I haven't seen. I don't remember if I have it recorded somewhere, but I definitely don't have the original movie. Unless I forgot that I got the DVD many years ago, I don't remember. The Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks. I do have the soundtrack LP because there's a girl band who comes into the hotel room and they sing a really cool song called Why Do Good Girls Like Bad Boys, and I really dig that song. And I got I remember getting the used soundtrack LP in a used record store in Montreal for 50 freaking cents. Anyway, this is supposedly, I don't know why this has been barely sliced open here, but not fully open. Since I have a price here of $19.99, it's probably brand new, never played, so $2. But I also caught this that was inside a cover somewhere from a video store, and this, I found this in the stack of stuff, and I decided to just take it. Just a little, it's a Dunkaroos little flyer that came inside a free sample, and a kangaroo, and I like this kangaroo. I might or might not, I don't remember, have a box. No, I don't think I went as far as buying a... I might. I'm trying to remember if I did buy one box one day just for the box, and never ate this stuff. I didn't want to eat that, but I don't remember. This coupon expires on in 1995, so I have the kangaroo. So those two things for $2. Then a nice addition to my 70s food container / grocery item collection. I didn't feel like negotiating, so they asked for $2. I gave $2 for this bag of baggies. We didn't buy baggies. We bought like cheaper brands or Steinberg brand, whatever this is, or saran wrap type of thing. Yep. But I love the little cartoon gator there. 50 alligator trademark food saver bags, and you have, where is it? There it is. You have a store sticker there, $1.89. So I got this for $2. Really glad I have this. Might not be exactly from the 70s, but it looks like it. So I don't care. Then I got something that I haven't seen in a while. Those who have a certain age will remember this item. Okay. I was attracted by this thing because I thought, I'm sure one day I will have a use for this. Those who remember the first computers, you would plug all the what's the word I'm looking for? The peripheric. What's peripheric in English? All the things, the stuff that you connect on a computer. The word escapes my mind right now. Sorry about that. But you would plug all the power, the cords here, and you have the output, and you have all the switches in the front. I think you would put your computer monitor on this thing. You have the tower next to it, the printer, and the master power. So I splurged. I kind of liked it, and decided to get it for. It was $8. I managed to get it done for $7. Couldn't do better. Then I got from a box of records. Got this one for fun for $1. It's in good shape. Jerry Lewis Original Golden Hits Volume 3. So it's on the Birchmount, the Canadian Birchmount label. I bought it because I have volumes 1 and 2 already. So I said, oh, why not? I'll get the volume 3. So I got this for $1. After that, $1. Oh, yes, that was cool. A lady had two crates of records, and she said those are $5, and those in the other crate have more than one record inside each. So those are 10. I said, oof, okay. But I still bought 2 records. I got this triple compilation anthology, The Temptations, or a little dent here, nothing too serious. The records, one was kind of filthy, but I can clean it the day I get a proper record cleaner. So it's a triple album, and I've checked all sides. They play fine. You have Papa was a Rolling Stone and all this music. So yes, and this I didn't know what is this? What Call and the Passion. So I went like this, and what do I see? The Beach Boys / Pet Sounds / Call and the Passion. So tough. So I go Pet Sounds. So I start looking, and I saw Call and the Passions, Pet Sounds, This recording is pressed in monophonic sound the way Brian cut it, and I confirm. Although the record label says stereo, it's the mono mix. Yes, I only have one original copy, Canadian copy in duophonic, fake stereo, and it's warp on top of that. Never got my hands on that. So this is the second best, and it sounds fine. I've tested it, and yes. So those two $10 records, I got down to $8 each, $16, and she agreed. I said yes. So that made my day. How are we doing on time? Burners, I have something to do very soon. Okay, so 2 records for $16. Then some guy had 4 reel-to-reel tapes. So I bought 2. The 2 I didn't buy, and it sucks because one was Scotch, the other one was Miracle Mart, and I collect Steinberg Miracle Mart items. So, but it's an older Miracle Mart logo that's before my time. Both tapes were 2400 feet, very, very thin tapes, garbage, like, no, it's too thin. This I got because although I have plenty of tapes, and it's not one of the best Scotch ones, 150 is a basic quality one, but it's still Scotch tape. Well, it's on a Sony reel. Remember the reel-to-reel I got for $1 that works last week? This fits perfectly on it, like for the look and everything. A little filthy, but it's not scratched at all. So that's probably somebody who had a Sony reel-to-reel, put the Scotch tape on it, stopped at the end of side A, didn't bother winding it, and just left the wrong reel, and put this reel, and they didn't bother putting back. So I'm really glad they did that mistake, because now I have a beautiful Sony, and they're fragile because, as you can see, there's not much plastic between here and here, and I have one that's cracked here, and I might have seen another one over the years that was cracked here. So these are and I don't know, I haven't played them yet, but it's all Chinese, and Elvis Huang. I can't wait to check. I think it's Chinese. I'm really sorry if it's not quite Chinese. It's I don't. Oh, here somebody wrote 1972. Interesting. The other one is a pre-recorded tape, and I'm desperate for reel-to-reel pre-recorded tapes. 3 hours of variety moods on Century, whatever the label that is. That I was hoping it would be the right one. It is. 3 hours, 4-track stereo. 3 hours of variety moods. And oh, that's cool. They even put a little plastic thing there. It doesn't have the cover, but I didn't know it was in the plastic. 3S118. Does it say 3S1? Yep. And in the back you have the list here. 3 hours of variety movement, and you have all the music there. That would be fun. So hopefully it's typical elevator music, which I collect. So I got this down to, they wanted $5 each. So that's crazy. And negotiated and everything. And I got them for let's see, two reels, $7 for the 2 tapes. They were $10, then 8. I managed to get it down to 7. So that I'm glad as well. Then went back to a box I checked through earlier but didn't buy anything. Went back because I go through the aisles several times. Finally found out, because there were no prices at the beginning, and went through the box again. I got tempted to, since I had got all this stuff, my mood was a little bit better because it took forever to buy stuff. So I got 3 records for $3, $1 each. In the box sometimes you get some messes and stuff, and I found this little inner sleeve from for a Good Brothers album, which I think I have already, but I'm not sure if I do, if I have the paper, because I got it like, oh my goodness, like over 20 years ago. Decided to put one record in that loose sleeve and put it in the record. Anyway, I took it out so I remember. This is my favorite record of the day. It's worthless. It's worth absolutely nothing, but it's exactly the kind of weird stuff I'm looking for. Daniel Itu plays Roger Whittaker's greatest hits, and he looks so young here. It's whoa, with long hair. And I've checked it. It plays fine. I've checked a few seconds of each track. It's really weird stuff. When I read over there what instrument he played was an organ record, and I said arranged and conducted by Daniel Itu, plays piano, clavichord, organ, xylophone, marimba, vibraphone, cymbals, synthesizer, glockenspiel. Whoa, this is going to be fun. And sure enough, it's so weird and beautiful kitsch, like candy for my ears. And some tracks sound exactly like typical Seabird 1000 or Muzak. This is right up my alley. I'm really excited. It's not on YouTube, unfortunately. So, and I know that Mammy Blue is a dancing version, and Sugar My Tea was a big hit in Quebec. The French lyrics was Un éléphant sur mon balcon, believe it or not, meaning there's an elephant on my balcony. Huge hit. But yeah, so this I'm really stoked about having this. This was there's something I took it out for the photo since I only have one free hand, but this is how I would see it, and I was curious, pulled it out, and it's a weird, I think, Chinese pressing of the soundtrack to Last Tango in Paris on a cheap paper, but it's doubled with plastic, so it plays really fine. There we go. Can't read this at all. And the sleeve is weird, it's thin, and you can see a reused sheet of paper. I didn't even use a mirror, but I could make out Shirley Bassey. So I don't know why we see Shirley Bassey on this page, but so I got this for $1. I don't even think I have the soundtrack to Last Tango in Paris at all, so it was kind of cool. And this I looked over it the first time, but decided to get it to take a closer look. It says The Sound of Philadelphia. It's beat up to death. The cover is, not the records. And it's Columbia Special Products. And it turns out it's a compilation of the Sound of Philadelphia music. And you have, like, I've checked the records, they play fine US pressings. There we go. You have like Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, the OJs, Billy Paul with Me and Mrs. Jones, 3 songs by MFSB, Mother, Father, Sister, Brother, the 3 Degrees, OJs, Lou Rawls, good stuff. Like, so I got this for $1, this for $1, free little inner sleeve, and my favorite find of the day because I can't wait to play it from the beginning. Then, okay, let's wrap this up. After getting these 3 records for $3, oh shit, sorry about the swear, I'm stepping into something that I have to film in a few seconds. After that I got 3 records for 3, oh yeah, we're almost done actually. So a lady was selling fake plastic fruit in this bag, and I asked, can I get just the bag for $1? She said sure. She took out the fruit, a little bit of damage, but considering what this is like those sheet bags, very thin bags to protect your fruit and vegetables, mostly vegetables. Fruits et légumes frais, fresh and fruit and vegetables. And I've looked closely, and as they used to be on the roll, you would just pull, with Steinberg on it. My goodness, this is old. And so it's probably over 4 years old. I'm not sure if I have this bag in my Steinberg collection, so I'm glad I got this for $1. And finally, I was leaving, like I just about to finish the last aisle, and some guy had some cool stuff, and he had a little pile of cards, and I got 15 of them. He had a lot of duplicates. One of them was more expensive. These cards were $2 each, and one had Larry Walker from the Expos, a baseball player, on it. And he said the Larry Walker cards are, he said cards, because there were like 3 copies of them, I think, or 4, and those were $8. and I collect the Quick Bunny actually. And when you used to have a Q bling or a Q here t-shirt, I collect Quick stuff, and not Nesquik, not Gros Quick, just Quick Bunny. So the Larry Walker card had only like a tiny logo in the corner with Quick Bunny in it, so for $8 I have passed. And since the set wasn't complete to start with, you didn't have all, I assume, 24 cards. I only got the other ones, one of each, and we'll look at them. I got the 15. Oh, let's look at them and then I'll tell how much I paid. I just want to make sure how many minutes I have left. Okay. I have something very specific time to do. So I have Quick Bunny here. This one, number 5, number 6. This was 4, 5, and 6. Playing hockey, 7. No, 8. Football, 10. Playing hockey. Goalie, 11. Riding the bike, number 13. Using his ears to go on a whatever thing you call this thing, I don't know. 17. Playing tennis. 18. Volleyball, one of my favorite ones. 19. Swimming. Oh, and this guy says having a shark fin on his head. 20. Whirling to himself playing golf. 21. Rollerblading. 22. Soccer. That's a cute one there. And 23. Basketball. And on the reverse side of each card you have a question and answer. What should you do every time before exercising? And you have the answers here: stretching the muscles, etc. Blah 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 blah. Offer expires December 31st, 1994. So those are 30 years old. So there were $2 each, 15 of them, if you counted. And I got them down to $22. He wanted 25, so I wanted to 20. And then he said, let's cut in the middle 22. I said, sure, that's fine. For something I've never seen before, and the fact that I collect Quick Bunny, yes please. So that goes into my quick collection. So yeah, thank you for watching. I can't wait to play this.